Hey friends, Big River here. I'm in my Jeep out in the wilderness out here at Big Bend National Park. Right here is the Rio Grande. I'm on this river road that runs along the Rio Grande for a while. There's this nice bluff overlooking it. There's Mexico on the other side. And just thought I'd make a quick little video here. Tomorrow is my birthday. I've officially done another complete orbit around the sun. And I was sitting here contemplating like this last year, what's all happened in my life. And honestly, if you'd have told me my last birthday that I'd be out here in the wilderness on my birthday next year and all the things that I've done, I wouldn't have believed you. Actually, some people did tell me. I didn't believe them. And it's a Rio Grande again. It's beautiful. Just being in the moment out here, just enjoying it from the perspective I hold right now in this journey is impressive. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about, so I guess I'll just roll with it. I just wanted to share this moment with all of you. I know a lot of you are wondering, like, what is Big River doing? How's all this working for him? You know, these trips that he's gone on and all the things that he's done and whatnot. And I guess the honest answer is you just got to do your work. You know, like there's no like magic pill to take or anything. You know, there's a lot of, I was going to say the word wisdom, but that's not right. There's a lot of knowledge. Knowledge is the right word. From, you know, the modern day spiritual teachers like Teal, obviously, you know, Esther Hicks and Matt Kahn, and oh man, there's so many that how do you list them all? There's so many of them right now, and a lot of them say the same things. And you know, you're like, okay, you're watching Teal videos, you get this knowledge, and wow, it makes sense. I get it. But until you actually do the work, you know, and it's gotta, then when you do the work, like for example, shadow work, just watching a video on shadow work or just understanding the process doesn't work. You actually have to do the process. You gotta like, oh, what is this telling me? Oh man, there it goes. And then why is that so, you know, why would that be so bad? Well, because, and why would that be so bad? Well, because, and just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. And then all of a sudden, you know, it'll open something up. And then you'll like, oh, okay. So this is like the next step then. So when those things start opening up and you're like, wow, all that shit my mom told me was her own shit. I kind of see that now. All the time she told me, you know, blah, blah, blah. That was her shit she was like dumping on me. And I thought it was all about me. I thought I was this horrible little kid. I thought I was, you know, whatever that is for you. You start, those things just pop open. And then you see the story differently. And you actually start seeing that, wow, I'm worth loving. All those lies you've been telling yourself. So it's a combination. When you start doing that work, then when you kind of undo all that crap you've been holding on to your whole life, then you find self-love. And then when you're in a place of self-love, I'm sorry, it's hard to look at the camera. I got these mountains and just everything here is in perfect balance. I'll talk about that in a minute. The balance out here at the desert is beautiful. So then, okay, so when you hit this point of self-love, and then all of your stories start to change, or the things you desire start to change. Let's put it that way. Like the stuff like, I'll be happy when I win the lottery, or I'll be happy when I get a new car, I'll be happy when I get a new lover, I'll be happy when I get a new job, new house, fill in the blank, whatever you tell yourself. When you get to that point of self-love, then you realize, no, I'm okay right where I am. I'm fine where I am right now. I don't need that new car, that new house, whatever. And then then what you do is when you start to um, you start manifesting stuff like from a whole different place, right? You don't manifest like I'll be happy if, and then you work on that if, like say a new car. I'll be happy when I get this new car and I won't be breaking down all the time. Blah 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 blah. Right? Whatever that story was, and then you'll manifest the car. And then you'll still be unhappy, right? And you'll be like, oh, I thought I'd be happy when I had this car. Now I really need whatever it is, right? And you just kind of keep manifesting stuff from this weird place. So once you really, that self-love circuit kicks in, then you start manifesting stuff from a whole different state. And then it's always stuff that is in alignment. Okay. And then you just accept it, so it's like, like I had an interesting experience where I was like, I won't go into that story. It's hard for me to share some of these stories now too with you, because like they're my stories, and I don't want to like sound like I'm bragging or something. I guess that's something I need to do shadow work on. I guess I used to get a lot of people like when I would post stories about like visions I've seen and stuff. I would get people like, oh, how do you get to that point? And I realized that vision or that dream or that experience was for me and my journey. It really isn't part of your journey. So I'm being very careful on what I'm going to share from now on. I guess I'll share things that that'll encourage, but I won't share like individual visions, or well, I guess if it's something that's like, well, you need to share this, I will, but if it's something that's just for me that I need to see right now today, like the Rio Grande, yay. I wish you were here watching it with me. Um I wish, yeah, so I'm not going to share those stories so much anymore. Which kind of brings me to the point of, yesterday I had this interesting idea pop into my head, and it was like, if real wisdom could be written, or, oh, how did it come to me? If real wisdom could be put into words, I would speak a lot more. It was something like that. I guess I gotta tweak it a little bit. But it was wisdom, right? Wisdom, like knowledge and wisdom are two different things, right? So it's like when you watch, like, say you watch Teal's video next Saturday and it's on something that really resonates with you. Until you actually do the work of what she says, then it's just knowledge in your head, right? And this knowledge is there from all these teachers, even, Buddha and Jesus and all the prophets of the Old Testament, the ancient Tao. I mean, man, I've got so much knowledge in my head, all the things I've studied over the years, but that knowledge doesn't really help. It doesn't help until you have that aha moment where it makes sense. And it was like, oh my God, I see how this meshes together, all this mesh. And then you see it, and then it's like, oh my God, I get it. Before that, it's just knowledge. So if I just say something, it's just knowledge, right? I can share, whatever, like the balance of nature around me is impressive. That's knowledge, right? But not until you get it, that's when it becomes wisdom, when that brick hits you upside the head and like, oh, I fucking get it. And then things really start to change. Then that knowledge, just when it turns into wisdom, that's when it all changes. And then you can really start manifesting from a whole different place. So I don't know if I did a good job describing this or not, but yeah, I'm going to tweak that a little bit. It's, if wisdom could be put into words, I would speak a lot more. So I don't have much to say, because I'd be just giving you knowledge, not wisdom. So enjoy your journey, enjoy the day. I'll speak to you soon.